Hello everyone. Welcome to this special video where we're talking about fantastic and magical creatures known for their unique strength and beauty. Yes, we're talking about dragons. Dragons are one of the most iconic creatures in mythology, appearing in stories and cultures from all over the world. They are often depicted as large serpentine creatures with wings, scales, and sharp teeth and claws. Dragons are often associated with power, strength, and wisdom, but they can also be seen as malevolent creatures that bring destruction and chaos. Differences between Eastern and Western depictions of dragons. The differences between Eastern and Western depictions of dragons begin with their physical appearance. In the East, dragons are often depicted as serpentine creatures with long bodies and 4 legs, or no legs at all, and are distinctly snake-like. They are colorful and intricate in design, with scales that shimmer in the light. In contrast, Western dragons are often portrayed as more reptilian in nature. They have thick bodies covered in rough scales, large wings that allow for flight, and large claws used for grasping princesses or hoarding treasure. The symbolism behind dragons is also quite different between East and West. In many Asian cultures such as Chinese or Japanese culture, dragons represent good fortune or power, but also wisdom. It is said that a dragon who holds a pearl is a symbol of power and spiritual wisdom. However, in many European cultures, such as Nordic mythology, which have stories about giant sea serpents called Jörmungandr, who will rise up at the end of time to bring about Ragnarok, destruction on an unimaginable scale, dragons represent danger or chaos. They were seen as powerful beasts, capable of destroying entire cities with ease. Despite these differences between East and West depictions of dragons, they both share similar themes such as power over nature, magic, and potential for good or evil, which raises the question, why are dragons so important in mythology? Dragons have been used as symbols in many cultures for their power and versatility. They represent the natural world with their association with fire, water, earth, or air, which made them an ideal subject matter for ancient people who tried to understand and explain natural phenomena. The 5 elemental dragons in Chinese mythology. In Chinese mythology, dragons are believed to have control over the elements of nature. There are 5 elemental dragons that represent different aspects of nature: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Here are some details about the 5 elemental dragons. Wood dragon. The wood dragon is associated with the spring season, the east direction, and the color green. It is a symbol of new beginnings, growth, and prosperity. Fire dragon. The fire dragon is associated with the summer season, the south direction, and the color red. It is a symbol of passion, transformation, and destruction. Earth dragon. The earth dragon is associated with the late summer and early autumn seasons, the center direction, and the color yellow. It is a symbol of stability, harmony, and fertility. Metal dragon. The metal dragon is associated with the autumn season, the west direction, and the color white. It is a symbol of strength, power, and justice. Water dragon. The water dragon is associated with the winter season, the north direction, and the color black. It is a symbol of wisdom, mystery, and adaptability. The 5 elemental dragons are often depicted together as a symbol of balance and harmony in the natural world. They are also associated with the Chinese zodiac, with each dragon representing a different year. The Dragon Kings of Japanese mythology. In Japanese mythology, there are many stories about dragons, known as Rai or Tatsu. These creatures were often associated with bodies of water such as lakes and rivers. There were also several dragon kings who controlled different bodies of water throughout Japan. One famous story tells about the dragon king Ryujin, who lived beneath the ocean waves off the coast near Kamakura City. He was said to have magical jewels called manju and kanju, which he could use to control the tides on Earth. The Amugi, lesser dragon, in Korean mythology. Korean mythology features a lesser-known dragon called the Amuji. Unlike traditional dragons, these creatures are said to be wingless and resemble giant serpents. According to legend, the Imugi could only become true dragons if they caught a sacred item called a yuiju. The Imugi were often seen as symbols of perseverance and determination due to their quest for becoming true dragons. They were thought to bring good fortune and luck to those who encountered them on their journey. Dragons have played an important role in Eastern mythology for centuries, whether as symbols of power or as creatures tasked with maintaining balance in nature. Dragons continue to captivate our imaginations and inspire us with their mythical tales. The symbolism of dragons in Western mythology. Dragons in European mythology are often seen as dangerous creatures that need to be defeated. Many stories revolve around heroes who slay dragons, most notably the stories of St. George and Beowulf. St. George, the patron saint of England, is famous for slaying a dragon that was terrorizing a town and saving a princess in distress. Beowulf, an Old English epic poem, features the hero fighting and killing a dragon to protect his people. These stories symbolize the triumph of good over evil and showcase the bravery of individuals who stand up against powerful adversaries. The dragons in these tales are often seen as embodiments of chaos and destruction that threaten the stability of society. By defeating them, heroes like St. George and Beowulf establish order and restore peace to their communities. The symbolism behind medieval depictions of dragons as hoarders or guardians. In medieval European art, dragons were often depicted as hoarders or guardians. They were portrayed protecting treasure troves or guarding important places such as castles or churches. These depictions reflect beliefs about wealth, power, and protection in medieval society. Overall, Western mythology portrays dragons as sources of danger that must be overcome through bravery and strength, while also reflecting societal beliefs about power, wealth, and protection. The stories and depictions of dragons in this mythology continue to inspire creative works today, from epic poems to blockbuster movies. Dragons in African mythology. The rainbow serpent. The rainbow serpent, a mythological creature from Africa, is depicted as a giant serpent rainbow-colored scales. It inhabits rivers, lakes, and other bodies of water, and is a symbol of good fortune and prosperity. Those blessed by the rainbow serpent are granted good health, happiness, and success. The rainbow serpent is a common deity in Aboriginal Australian mythology, but it can also be found in the mythologies of other African cultures, such as the Yoruba people of West Africa. The rainbow serpent is often associated with creation, fertility, and rain. It is also seen as a powerful protector of its people. Famous Aboriginal Australian myth about the rainbow serpent. In the beginning, the world was flat and dry. The rainbow serpent lived underground, and it was very lonely. One day, the rainbow serpent decided to come up to the surface. It slithered across the land, creating rivers and lakes as it went. The rainbow serpent also brought rain, which made the land green and lush. The rainbow serpent taught the Aboriginal people how to live in harmony with nature. It also gave them the gift of fire. Dragons in Aztec mythology. Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl was a powerful dragon-like creature from Aztec mythology that was revered as a god of creation, wisdom, and knowledge. The Aztecs believed that Quetzalcoatl had created mankind and taught them the secrets of agriculture and civilization. Many people throughout Central America at different periods in history have worshipped Quetzalcoatl, and it is often seen as representing the triumph of good over evil. Throughout history, dragons have played significant roles within various cultures around the world. From Asia to Europe and beyond, these creatures have been viewed both positively, as symbols of power or prosperity, or negatively, as emblems of chaos or destruction. There are countless other dragon tales to be found across the globe, each with their own unique twists and turns. At the end of the day, it's clear that dragons continue to fascinate us because they represent something primal within our psyche. The allure of power and mystery that is so often associated with dragons is something that resonates with many people on a deep level. Whether we see them as benevolent protectors or malevolent beasts, they will always remain a fixture in our collective imaginations,